Class modeling. In today's session, we shall discuss about what is class modeling. Before that, we shall have a look on object and class concept. So, what is object? What is a class? We shall discuss now. Objects. Purpose of class modeling is to describe objects. An object is a concept, abstraction, or thing with identity that has meaning for an application. Example, Joe Smith Infosys Company, process number 7648, and top window are objects. So, what is an object? What is the purpose of class modeling? So, object is anything which is having an identity. So, the purpose of class modeling is to describe the object. Then, what is an object? Object is anything which is having an identity. It means an object is a concept, or it may be an abstraction, or it may be a thing with identity that has meaning for an application. For example, your name or any company name or your college name. So all these things are examples for the object. Here you can see Joe Smith. It is a person name, so it is one of the example for the object. A company name, for example, Infosys company. So it is one of the object. Likewise, a process number 7648 and top window. So these are all the examples for the objects which are having its own identity and which is having its own meaning for application. So it is called an object. Next, classes. Now we got an idea about what is an object. Then what is a class? So an object is an instance or occurrence of a class. A class describes a group of objects with the same properties or attributes, behavior or operations, kinds of relationships and semantics. Example, person, company, process and window are classes. So, what is a class? It means a class describes a group of objects with the same properties, that is, with the same attributes and with the same operations or behaviors. So, a kinds of relationships and semantics. So, this we call it as the classes. So, an object is an instance or the occurrence of a class. It means, for example, you can see person is a class, whereas Joe Smith is an object of the class person. In the sense, a name, for example, Joe Smith is a name of a person. So that person will be a class, and Joe Smith is an occurrence of that class. So here Joe Smith is an instance of the class person. So Joe Smith is an occurrence of the class person. So these classes and objects are described, or it may be represented using the class diagrams. So these objects and classes are represented using the class diagrams. So what is the class diagram? Class diagrams provides a graphic notation for modeling classes and their relationships, thereby describing possible objects. Class diagrams are useful both for abstract modeling and for designing actual programs. So the figure in the sense class diagrams, so they describes the classes and their relationship, the relationship between the classes. So it is represented by the class diagrams, that is they are describing the objects in the class. Class diagrams are useful both for abstract modeling and for designing actual programs. The figure shows how to represent a class and how to represent an object in the class diagram. Here you can see person is a class, whereas Joe Smith, person Mary Sharp, colon person and colon person. So these are all the objects. So yeah, here you can see that person is a class, whereas Joe Smith is an instance of the class person. That is, Joe Smith is an object of the class person. So Joe Smith is an object and person is a class, whereas Mary Sharp is an object name and person is a class. So in the same way, if you are representing only a class, it will be represented likewise. That is, a person is a class here, whereas these are all the objects. Next, we shall see the conventions that are used. That is UML conventions, Unified Modeling Language. UML in the sense Unified Modeling Language. So what are all the conventions used to represent these class diagrams? The UML symbol for both the classes and object is a box. You can see here these class and objects both are represented by using a box. So this is a UML symbol. Next, objects are modeled using box with object name followed by colon followed by class name. You can see here objects are modeled here. Joe Smith is an object name colon class name. So Joe Smith is a object name, person is a class name, and they are separated by the colon. Next, use boldface to list a class name, center the name in the box, and capitalize the first letter. You can see here the class name is represented by the boldface. That is, a P starts with the uppercase and it is bolded. So this is what the UML convention says. To run together multi-word names such as Joe Smith, separate the words with intervening capital letter. So here you can see Joe Smith, it is a multi-word name and it is represented by they are separated the words with the intervening capital letter. So J and S, so Joe and Smith are multi-word name. So J and S both are caps here. That is, they are separated by using the capitals. So J and S they are separated by using the intervening capital letters. So this is how you will represent the classes and objects in the class diagram. So far we have discussed what is an object and what is a class, how they are represented, and we have discussed examples for the objects and examples for the class and how they are represented by using the class diagrams. And we have also discussed how these class diagrams are represented by using the conventions. That is, UML conventions are used to represent these class diagrams, and we have discussed it. Thank you.